What's goody, show? Trying to hear the most woke, no joke, and I'm back at it again with a brand new edition of Top 5 Songs. Now today's edition of Top 5 Songs comes to us from the album Question Mark by XXXTENTACION, XXXTENTACION. You know, I could go ahead and list a bunch of memes that involve his name, but we'll skip that today. X is a young rapper out of Florida who's known for his aggressive kind of style, who came up with songs like Look at Me and Sippin' Tea in Your Hood. But he's more known these days for his ongoing, I think it's still ongoing, trial with domestic abuse against his girlfriend at the time, and witness tampering, a lot of different things, a lot of different charges. You know, he's kind of a polarizing figure in rap right now, with some people saying they can separate the art from the artist, others saying that they still like him no matter what he does, and what I think is most people saying that he's kind of a piece of trash person and you shouldn't like him or his music. But this is about the music, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into the top 5 songs.
Get money, yeah, yeah. Get money, yeah, yeah. Get money, yeah, yeah. Get money, yeah, yeah.
Now, I don't know what it is about these middle school mini Bieber looking kids and their acceptance into hip hop and black culture, but I'm all for it. That ox is a $2 bill and a wallet full of George Dubs. So whereas those other bills all together are worth more, you still gonna throw them, but you're probably a lot less likely to throw that $2 bill, you feel me? But don't ask me what he brings to the table, because I don't know. And as one of the only 7 of the 18 tracks that actually breaks the 2-minute mark, I gotta show Triple Money Sign some love. The hook's simple but infectious, that ooh, why you gotta hate on my crew, is definitely something you wanna bump in the whip while your girlfriend is cheating on you in Miami.
She like Cardi friends, sweet like candy canes. If I'm Superman, she might Lois Lane.
On top of a really moody beat with some interesting piano chords, we get to hear X and PMB Rock croon about Poon. Once again, in the span of 7 days, we get to hear one rapper steal Travis Scott's whole sound. And I don't mean just his whole sound, I mean his flow, I mean the auto-tune, I mean all of it. It sounds like another Travis Scott song. But maybe if Travis Scott was more busy in the studio looking for beats and less busy in Fortnite looking for band-aids, there'll be more people who recognize his sound and will be a little bit more vocal when they hear other people stealing his whole, everything about his whole musical sound. But the sad thing to me is, PMB Rock was probably the best part, the best sound on Logic's whole mixtape, but and it's PMB Rock that steals Travis's sound. Like that, his chorus, his hook on, what song was that? I don't know what song it was, honestly. On Logic's mixtape was what made me want to get in and listen to more PMB Rock. That really like made him pop to me. But after hearing this, it's like, I mean, do I really want to hear more PMB Rock? I'm sure he's a good artist, but I just don't understand why he took Travis's sound when he has such a good sound, it seems, for himself. But like I mentioned in my Bobby Tarantino review, which you'll find up here, I like Travis Scott's sound, so honestly, I'm gonna take it whenever I can get it. And the good thing about this is that the song's only 1:49 seconds, so it's in your ear, out your ear, so quick you may not notice and you may not even care.
Spotlight, moonlight, nigga, why you tripping? Get your mood right. Should it look good in the moonlight? All these pussy niggas so by mine.
No cap, no sarcasm, genuine appreciation for this song right here. This could really be my favorite song on the album, and I'll probably regret putting it so low. Moonlight is an extremely interesting song with one of the most unique beats I've heard in a minute. And even though it sounds like a lost B-side off Jaden Smith's Sire, I still really like this. And that may be one of the part of the reasons why I do like it so much. But I would love to hear a Jaden Smith remix of this. This would be a great, this really is a Jaden Smith song. I'm not gonna lie. And in some ways, it does Jaden Smith better than Jaden does himself. But now that I say that and think about it more, the first whole third of this album sounds like a Jaden Smith project. So
Make your nigga deep throw that desert ego. Lift he try me like a whole pussy boy, that's on my soul.
3 words. Joey saves this song. You don't even have to get 10 seconds into the track before you feel like you need to change it, because X starts off the song saying some real sus shit like, sometimes you just gotta catch chlamydia on these niggas, G shit. What the fuck? What the you gotta catch what now? I don't gotta do that. You gotta do that. I don't gotta do that. I ain't catching no yeah, you ain't gonna do that shit to me. Now Joey turns around and he turns the metaphor and kind of saves it by making like a altruistic statement like, I'll catch all diseases so that the world can be disease free. And you kind of move past it But that kind of stuck in my head. Like, sometimes you gotta catch sometimes, like multiple times. Now I know chlamydia, you can cure it. It's one of the curable ones, but I don't want to do it more than once. I don't want to do it more than once. Matter of fact, boy, if you don't get your never seen the sun, dirty dagger dick looking ass out my face with that such shit, I don't know who you are. I don't know whose man you is, but you ain't catching chlamydia over here. Either way, it's a Joey Badass feature, and Joey Badass does what Joey Badass always does and comes through with some heat. It's a boom bap beat, and he comes through with a crazy verse. And actually, X isn't left too far in the dust here. And this song is actually done pretty well. If you would just cut the first 20 seconds off the track.
Dance with me through the night. Back to me, cause a baby slide. Let me make you feel alright.
Y'all remember those old Punk Goes Crunk and Punk Goes Pop albums from like 2008? Well, X does. On I Don't Even Speak Spanish, LOL, X goes dancehall. And this song does the most important thing an X song could ever do. Make you forget that you're listening to XXXTentacion. I literally, like, I'm not joking, no cap. When this song came on, I thought my Spotify fucked up. I was like, and it was done so well. This is actually not a bad dancehall song. It was done so well that I actually had to check my I was like, yo, wait a second. What am I listening to right now? I had to go and look, like, is this still X? This is still the same motherfucker? This is okay, and it wasn't bad. I listened to it twice. I was like, yo, can I even recognize his voice? And I'll tell you what. Praise be. I couldn't recognize his voice. And the thing is, he starts off the first verse speaking in Spanish. So I'm thinking, yo, this is a wild ass feature. And Keep It a Bowberry Biscuit, this is actually one of my favorite songs of the year so far. Like, definitely in my top 10. It's wild. But you remember in my Lil Boat 2 review I did like a week ago, where I said that NBA Youngboat was the best song title of the year, and that you could bet your house that it would be the best song title for the rest of the 9 months of this year? Well, I hope you didn't put in that bet. And if you did, go to your bookie and tell them that your kid called in and that it was actually your kid and stole your credit card and did all that. I don't know what you gotta do. Tell some kind of lie, because I Don't Even Speak Spanish, LOL, is even better. Especially for a song where he actually speaks Spanish pretty well and the song isn't bad. Now, I know people are gonna go ahead and like rail him for doing dancehall and going so far out of his sound and doing the Drake thing. But I fuck with it. Overall, this Question Mark album, I have to say, is just decent to really kind of disappointing. Because for 18 songs and only 7 of them to be over 2 minutes, that's trash. Like, I thought that Lil Yachty having 17 songs with only a few songs cracking 3 minutes was bad. This dude put out a bunch of snippets of songs. And what's even worse is that the songs that are only like a minute and a half or a minute like 20 or a minute 40 seconds, those songs, the beginnings of those songs actually don't sound too bad. Anyway, what do y'all think about this X album? Let me know in the comments below. You already know what to do with that like button. You can click this button here to subscribe and this button here to watch more videos. Namaste. Back before you know it.